Welcome to episode 95 of the Canadian Whiskey Journey's Whiskey Review. I'm Dolph, the creator of the Canadian Whiskey Journey. I'm the Spirit of Edmonton on social media, and I am your host tonight. And I'm really glad to be reviewing the third of 4 whiskeys that are all part of my Alberta's Best Whiskey series. Now, I'll be presenting 4 whiskeys at 4 different whiskey festivals this festival season, which went from 3 weeks ago at Whiskey Global Edmonton. Next up is Whiskey Global Calgary, then MS Calgary, MS Edmonton, and then hopefully, at one point in time, I'm hoping that it's Banff Whiskey Experience is still a go, because that'd be really great. And stay consistent. I'm going to tell you what I would say to you if you came, or if you will in the future eventually come to my booth. And here it goes. Good day. I'm Dolph. I am the Spirit of Edmonton, but I'm the president of the Alberta Scotch Society, which might be confusing because these down here are not Scotches. These are not sold by us. They're not distributed by us. What they are, these 4 right in front of us, these 4 beautiful bottles are our pick for the 4 best craft whiskeys available in Alberta at this point in time. And then I point to them one at a time. I point over to my far right, which looks like the left from you, and I say, this is our breakfast whiskey. And then I say, this one over here is our big, bold, beautiful bourbon, although we're not allowed to call it bourbon, but I'm going to say it's our bourbon. And then the one that we're doing today, this one right here, this is our very sherried single malt whiskey. And then our final one, and I say this, and it gets everyone's eyebrows, this is the best rye whiskey in Alberta at this point in time. And the little eyebrows, and they look at me, and then I start my spiel. And do you want to go through the whole gambit? Do you want to try them all? Or do you want to try just one today? And we're just trying one. We're trying that one right there, the GO.A.T. So what I love about all of these whiskeys, and that's part of my spiel as well. And I have a banner in the back, and it says all these on the banner. It's non-chill filtered, natural colored, cask strength for the most part. And this one is today. See if you can see the 59.7%. Kind of hard with that. And no use of the 1/11th rule. I say it's okay if people use the 1/11th rule. We might very well have one of these years that have the 1/11th rule, but if it does, it'll be stated right here on the label or online prominently on their site. Because if it's not, we think you're just being tricksy. That's it. That's why. So the GO.A.T. I'm going to take a sip because my throat. I'm just craving a little bit of whiskey at the moment. So I'm just going to put that up right there so we can see right there. Beautiful bottle. Nice and heavy too. So what this is the GO.A.T. G.O.A.T. stands for greatest of all time, sherry cask aged single malt. Now, this was originally this one. So this, the original pedigree, is the Scientist. But the Scientist usually, no, it does, go into bourbon barrels. This one went into 2 Oloroso sherry butts, 250 liters each. Went into the barrels 2018, just before COVID, at 63.5%, and it came out of the barrels just below 70%. And then they proofed it down to what we have today, the 59.7. So it's cask strength, it's beautiful. It's not 70%, and I don't know if you want to put a 70% whiskey out there. Now, I've had 70% coming out of the barrels when we taste them directly out of the barrel, and I love it. But I don't know if it's sellable like that. It's a lot. It's a punch of flavor. It's a combination of punches of flavors. It's beautiful, and I'd love it, and I'd buy it, but I don't know how many other people would. So they don't. They put it to a level that they think is most appropriate for the palates of discerning drinkers out there. Maybe I'm not discerning. Not enough. All right. Tasty notes. Nose. Now it's got, this is how I described it before. It's got all the commonalities of the Oloroso Christmas cake notes, right? It's got the cinnamon, it's got the clove, butterscotch, I was thinking caramel before, but I'm thinking butterscotch now. Yeah, plum, raisins, the dark raisins, not the I don't know what to call them, the beige raisins. I mean like the dark raisins. Lovely nose. This went over very well as well at Whiskey Global Edmonton. It came up, and funny enough, the ladies like this the most. Generally, of the whole lineup, this is the one that they sat with a little bit more, or I had to pour an extra little bit for them. It was this one. Yeah, it is. It's lovely. And the longer it's in the glass, the better. And if you're like me and you hold on to your whiskeys and you don't have the stem and you're holding it on like this, it warmed up, and I love the nose and the flavors that come out once it warmed up a little bit. All right, on the palate. Give that a chew. So first thing I noticed wasn't the flavor, it was soft and creamy. And with cask strength, people say, how's it going to be soft and creamy? Shouldn't you get the burn? No, it's non-chill filtered. You've got the alcohols, you got the lipids, it's coating, it's beautiful. The heat definitely comes after because it's cask strength, and I like that heat. But the first thing on this, soft and creamy. Maybe not creamy, maybe oily. Creamy's a level above that. And it's all jammy. It's red fruits. People call them stone fruits. So, yeah, because it could be plums as well, I guess. But I'm going with jammy red fruit. Not butterscotch. Almost a vanilla flavor, but creme brulee. That's what we got. That's what we have on the palate. So jammy and becomes creme brulee at the end of it. Yeah. Yeah. And then the heat comes right in there at the 59.7% at the end. And that's how I like it to finish, right there. Nice and warm. All right, let's talk about the finish, actually. That's how it finishes. It starts, well, it's a medium length. It stops. So medium length goes from fruity to sweet to the creme brulee and then the heat of it. So, yeah, I like that. It's the way it is. And I can have more. I'm going to have more. Yeah. So lovely nose. And you know what? I like it. I like every part of it. It's one of the reasons why it's one of the 4 of the best whiskeys that we pick for the province. And I know we have them in categories. We have them breakfast whiskey, so a bourbon cask essentially is what we were looking for. The next one was bourbon, actual bourbon for us, and then sherried single malt is what we're going, and then the rye. That's kind of what I wanted. If I can convince Anoka to do the peated, I'll end up having 5 different ones at one point. I'm looking forward to that too. Where do you get this? Various good places, outlets, farmers markets. They do a lot of farmers markets, these guys, all throughout Alberta. Best place to go though is go to the distillery at Curry Barracks in Calgary. It's beautiful. So you can see into the distillery on the side. There's a bar. On the other side of the bar is a brewery, which is fantastic. And they share this general area, which is fun. It's exciting. And when the weather's fairly nice, you go outside. It is the perfect place for an afternoon dram. It is. And the evening dram by the bar, but I like the open area before. So if you have the chance, again, Curry Barracks, get down to Burwood, have yourself one of these. You won't be sorry. And what are we looking for? It's about $135 for the 750 mils. And yeah, and like everything that I have on here, if it's on here, there's a reason why we like it. Hopefully we see you at the next Whiskey show, which is Whiskey Global Calgary. And if you're in Edmonton, wait for MS Edmonton. Try all 4 of these. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you believe me. You don't believe me. We'll see.